Hackers have tripled this season. So, funny you say that. The theme of today's hacker replay is that it used to be that hackers were mainly only prominent in like platinum and above. Now hackers are prominent in most ranks. They're obviously still highly congested at the top, but you can still run into a cheater in any rank. This match that we're going to review, if my understanding is correct based on what they told us, this is a like copper level lobby. Like people here are genuinely copper players. Not just rank 2.0 copper where it's like, oh, you just haven't played enough. Like they are actual coppers. And we have Chicken Go Cluck, or Goes Cluck, who is accusing Mayet's Xiang of cheating. So even copper players will cheat. Is an insta-dock stim when you cheat? No, that's a bug. I've heard about that, and I was going to cover it, but then Ubisoft's been pretty weird recently where if I cover anything that they would consider to be a glitch or an exploit, they get me in trouble, but then other content creators don't. But anyways, they have like this bug where if you have, I think it's like Rook Armor and a dock, if you get downed as dock, you could, or no, you have to, I think you have to stim yourself before something, I don't know. You insta-stim back up. But thanks for 3 months of the Chronic and Elements from Rainbow Sandwich. I will point out that both teams banned shields. I think that's more of a copper thing rather than a cheater thing. Oh. I think he was considering aiming towards him. Okay, it's possible that was a headshot. I don't think it was. His aim was awful. So he aimed over here. IQ's head is over here. And I don't think at any point IQ's head was over here. So he could possibly have, there's like basically aim assist or aim bot or whatever you want to call it, where no matter where you shoot, it'll go towards them. So he's aiming way to the right, like IQ, it's not a lag thing. IQ was never over here. But yet he insta headshots her. But it's important to note that we can't deny the possibility that he might have been running the VarsityGaming charm on his primary gun. As we all know, the charm makes you better at the game, so it probably let him hit those shots even though he completely missed. That's why people normally call the VarsityGaming charm legal aimbot. Now, if you want to get your own legal aimbot, all you gotta do is sub to my Twitch channel. It's for your Twitch Prime, or you can use $5. And like, as you can tell, he's not good. He is whiffing a lot of shots. But I think it's possible he could have some type of aim cheat. Even by aim assist standard, shouldn't that hit the table? It's not like aim assist in the sense of how you guys expect it with like Call of Duty. Aim assist is just what I call the cheat. It's where no matter where you aim, so even though he's aiming here, if the head is over here, it'll hit the head. So it just like puts your aim over there, even though you're not aiming there. If it were Call of Duty, you wouldn't even have to touch your right stick, and the aim assist would just take you to their head and give you a free kill. But this isn't Call of Duty, this is Siege. So soft aim, that is another word for it. I always just call it aim assist because it's aiming for you. Just like aim assist does. But I know a lot of cons people hate when I use that term because they don't like to acknowledge that aim assist is basically cheating. They always want to say that controllers can compete with mouse and keyboard, and then they require aim assist, so. Anyways. I'm pretty sure he's cheating. Again, this is a copper level lobby from the looks of it, so I don't think he's going to be like that blatant, like sprinting around at them and hip firing them. He's just going to be pretty bad with cheats. He's doing a thing where like even though he's aiming at that window, he keeps unaiming down sight to look over to where they're actually pushing and then just kind of stop. It seems like he's trying to fake holding an area, but he knows where they're actually coming from and is waiting for them to come that way. Oh, but then he looks away as soon as Flores rounds the corner. Okay. I feel like if he was cheating, he wouldn't have done that. Maybe he just got lucky with the IQ. Although, I still don't think that was luck, or even leg. IQ never crossed where he was aiming. And he still got a headshot on it. It could also just be bad. I thought he had walls as well at the beginning because he aimed towards the IQ through the wall when she jumped into trophy. Now, obviously, he could hear someone over there. That's audio possible, but aiming right at her through a wall, unlikely. It's because we have a thumb to move the joystick and you have a whole arm to move your mouse, so we need aim assist. That's still, the whole argument though is always constantly where like we can compete with mouse and keyboard on a controller. It's like, yeah, but you literally need a robot to aim for you in order to compete. And they're like, but we can compete. It's like, no, just acknowledge that mouse and keyboard is better and that aim assist is necessary. But they don't want, usually most people don't want to acknowledge that aim assist is necessary. They're just like, that's just a controller. Like aim assist isn't what a controller does. Aim assist is a robot aiming for you. It's basically on the same path as walls, or not walls, like aimbot, but just built into consoles, or games rather. Now luckily in Siege we don't have that. There's no aim assist at all in Siege, even though some people still think there is. But in other games people will always try to compare. Especially Call of Duty. But Call of Duty's aim assist is literally aimbot. Like you just spam aim down sight and it just aims for you. You don't even have to move your stick. He's using a shotgun. I don't know what the fuck he's hoping to do here with this. He doesn't really like check anything. He's not concerned about anyone being anywhere, and then as soon as he gets upstairs where someone is, I know the barricade's broken, but as soon as he gets close to someone, he stops running around and just aims. But, like he ran all through fireplace up the stairs without aiming once. Is that a copper thing though? Like are people that bad that they don't know when to aim? Maybe. It's hard for me to compare when I'm like playing in champ lobbies. Maybe that's just how a bad player plays. You would definitely be able to hear the Finka boost from the stairs. We have to pay attention here whenever he does shoot at an attacker. I don't think he was even aiming at them again. Like, this is just like the IQ. He's not even aiming close to them and he's getting the kill. And again, I don't think this is lag, because lag usually you can kind of tell when it is lag. Okay, so he aims towards her, misses, hits the door twice. He's aiming like right here, maybe a bit more to the left as you can see the bullet smoke. Okay. There, that makes sense. That one I guess was a headshot. It wasn't really on his head though. I feel like he's either getting really lucky with these shots, because again, it doesn't feel like he should be hitting any of these or many of these in general. Like the third time now. Bro. We're definitely in a copper lobby. There's a cab interrogation that tries to cluster charge the window. But yeah, it feels like he's not really hitting shots, but then he still is getting downs. This guy has no idea how the map layout works. Here's CC screaming downstairs. Okay. Other than the Finka, there wasn't too much there. And even the Finka was like kind of eh. Again, keep in mind, like we've mentioned many times, this is apparently a copper lobby. I feel like even though this guy clearly is a copper player because of like how bad his map knowledge is and stuff, I feel like he has some form of an advantage over everyone else. Like, I feel like he's just doing better than all of them, you know? Well, we have his real name, so we can see if he actually is cheating or not. Like, he goes from a copper with like a 0.1 KD to a copper with like a 2.5, then we'll know he's cheating off that. But he doesn't even know the map. He's just lost. Flores just team killed Fuse, by the way. Questionable. How long will I stream today? Honestly, I might go to like 5 o'clock because my nephews are going golfing at like 1 and they said they'll be back at 5. I'm free until 5. Man, Ben's joining. Sorry about that. Maybe it wasn't Kit who said he'd join. I think it was Ben that he'd join. Whole squad. I do wish we could skip ahead to see later rounds, but I feel like we should try to pay attention to what he's doing now. Oh. Okay. Went for the Intero and got killed by the guy who was in the room next to him that he didn't know. Maybe round 1 was just like a lucky shot that somehow hit IQ in the head from 5 feet away. I don't know. Like I mentioned, it is hard to tell when it's a copper level lobby. I genuinely can't tell whether this is just lack of skill or cheats. Because like some people play so bad that it looks good. I know that sounds dumb, but it's true. Yeah, so far he's just run around the outside of the map for the first 30 seconds. He's looking somewhere where no one is, which he's done multiple times now. I was gonna say they don't even have a breach now, but they do have a mute. Bro, what is he doing? He looks so lost. What is this mute jammer called? He knows that his Cali lance can... He does, okay. Honestly, he just looks like a bad player. I'm curious what round they were like, no, he must be cheating. Like, again, round 1, I was like, the one shot shouldn't have killed, but it did. I'm struggling to see where he would be cheating here. At the beginning, I was a little, like, suspicious of him, but I will say since the first round, I've not seen anything. I think he's just genuinely a bad copper player. He almost shot his nook. I can't tell if he saw Legion there or not, because he looked like he was waiting for Legion to peek, but I don't know if he saw him or not. Oh yeah, you can see his head there. Big hole, big hole. Okay, so this is where we go back to like what I saw in round 1. It doesn't look like he's hitting them. Especially that Ella. Could it be lag though? We can't see their ping. We have no idea if he's lagging or not. But look, pay attention here. So the first one I think is fine. Yeah, he hits him basically like dead center, gets the kill, whatever. But then the Ella, I'm pretty sure he completely whiffs, but then he gets the kill. So look at where Ella is. He is aiming down sight right here. Oh, gets closer. It's still not there. Like she's over here. He aimed here. He shot right here and killed her. Is that lag or is that cheating? It could be some type of aim assist cheat so that his shots auto hit. Could be lag, but we can't tell because match replay doesn't fucking show ping. Like, I want to say it might just be ping, but at the same time, ping goes both ways. He probably would have died to the Ella unless Ella just whiffed every single shot. Because, like, with high ping, they would be able to hit him for longer. One thing we can do is we can watch Ella and see what her shots look like. Like, did her shots also look like they were completely off target but still do damage? I mean, okay. I know that was quick. We'll rewind it. Even that shot from Ella looked like it hit Callie more than any of Callie's shots on any defender. So it even looks like Ella hits Callie in the head, but it doesn't kill her. So look. Obviously terrible recoil control. But then those shots are like on her head. And then it doesn't even look like it did anything other than like that one chest shot. But then Callie turns around, completely whiffs, gets a kill. So like if Ella didn't kill Callie even though she shot her in the head, maybe it is just ping. Maybe he has terrible ping and shots just aren't registering. Oh, they finally fixed the lesion bug. When you get hit by a goo in match replay, you don't just lose your gun forever. I feel like that one was also a miss. Other than the ward in this round, I think every single one of her shots have oh no, the mute was technically a hit. Like, okay, if this is consistently happening like 3 times in a row, that's gotta be ping, right? Like, there's no way that... You think I mean, he could be fucking using the aim assist type cheats, but like, that's gotta just be ping. Because then he doesn't even look at the smoke, like... Actually, wait, no. Wait, he traded. He got an ace. He hip fired. Hold up, hold up, hold up. He hip fire Khalid, which by the way, I'm throwing out there. Khalid's sniper in game has an accuracy, a hip fire accuracy of 1%. And he just hip fired this. I don't know. That is an insane shot to hit an ace with on a 1% sniper rifle. Which, okay, again, he killed 2 people without even aiming at them. But then he kills Smoke or Mute, whoever it was, with a hip fire. Like, I don't know. I could understand him just being, you know, he's just him. He is the copper bolo. But at the same time, does lightning strike 5 times in one location? I don't know. I don't know. If the hip fire is hitting those shots while his scoped shots are constantly off, that's more like soft aim than ping. I would agree. I would agree. If every single time you aim down sight, your shots are completely off target but you get the kill, but then like you said, you hip fire and you get a kill, does lightning strike that many times? I don't know. I've hip fired with Callie, but only one time, like 2 years ago when I was in college. It's very rare. And not just that he hip fired for an ace to trade. Like, that is insanely lucky. He is, I would say right now, he is either the luckiest motherfucker in the entire world, or he's cheating. There's no other answer. I wouldn't even say a lot of this is a skill at this point. It is just luck. Maybe I'll pull you guys after. Also, by the way, this is the first time he's ever droned. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the drone just went straight for mute there, right? He didn't even look anywhere else. Or, like, hunt anywhere else. Pretty sure he throws in the drone, he looks over the railing, and then just drives straight to library and looks at the guy at the window. Yeah, looks over the railing. Sees nothing. Goes straight for library. Kinda checks mezzanine. Slightly checks the right, but then just goes straight for mute. And that's, again, the first time he has ever droned in this entire game. Now, that being said, mute now jumped out the window and died, and he has no idea. I don't know. When you're at this this low of a skill level, things just don't make sense, man. Because, like, people are saying that he's not cheating because, like, if he was cheating, he would know. But also, this is Copper. Have you seen how dumb Copper players are in general? Imagine a Copper player with cheats. They're still going to be dumb. They just can kill more people, you know? So I wouldn't think it's out of the question that he could still be cheating, even though he looks like he's just as lost as anyone else. I don't know. I think I'll pull chat for this one. I genuinely... we'll look at his stats and then I'll pull. Also, actually, wait. Let's go back a bit. Was smoke always that lit? I think he somehow hit smoke even though he was, like, hip firing. No, smoke's 1 HP. Never mind. Okay, smoke got lit before. I thought Ram somehow hip fired smoke here. Or not hip fired, but just, like, sprayed through. That's fine. I want to say not cheating just because of how he still, like, checks a lot of things. And it doesn't seem to be, like, a disingenuous check. A lot of cheaters will, like, check something. They'll just, like, give it a quick glance and look away to where someone actually is. This actually looks like he's checking a lot of things. But then at the same time, not a single kill he gets looks legit. He doesn't even get a kill in the last round. Let's look up his stats. Is a Copper with a 1.33 KD. He was previously a Copper with a 0.83 over 96 matches, and in 24 matches now he is 1.5 times his KD. If we look at standard, he went from a 0.3 to a 0.86 to now a 1.33. That could just be genuine improvement. That could be him learning the game and getting better. That being said, it felt like while he was playing, he didn't even know the game, so... somehow he's getting better while still looking like he's bad. So maybe I can understand both sides. I could see him just grinding to get better. I could see him cheating. I could see him having like some type of aim assist cheat because he's hitting shots that he shouldn't be hitting. But he could also be lagging. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. And again, he's just a Copper player, so it's not like he's good at the game. Yet he went 12-3. I'm going to poll my Twitch chat. The poll's not finished yet, but I will say that Twitch chat overwhelmingly said no, they are not cheating. 78% said no. I'm still suspicious of those kills, but I think it could be ping. I just wish we could have a way to find out if it is ping or not, because we can't. In this match, we have Tempo Control, as well as his friends Trizio and Camper Jr., and they're accusing the slammed guy, who's running cav just like the guy in the last lobby. This is a standard match, by the way. I think our only standard match for the day. So he's definitely walling, I think, just off that. I might sound crazy for this, because it's very early. But, did you notice here, like, he keeps aiming right above wherever the buck is. So the buck's here. And just, like, keeps his aim hovered above him. And as soon as he jumps in, he, like... He didn't even see Buck's head yet and was already aiming towards the right. Like, he knew he ran to the right. I think he might be walling. We'll obviously watch more. Also, like, let's be honest here. He's using the Cav SMG. Does anyone use the Cav SMG? I think just cheaters, right? Like, it's an awful weapon. I think you'd be better off with the pistol. He just got shot by his Legion teammate. Way to go, Legion. Oh, a couple people in chat say they use it. That's tough scenes for you guys. Ever since they made the pistol have long-range shooting, there's no reason to run the SMG. Run the shotgun so you can break holes in walls and kill close quarters. Because the pistol is no longer like a close quarter weapon in the same sense it used to be. It used to be 99 damage up front, now it's like 60 damage. But then the damage drop off is faster. Guys, I think he might be walling. Let's say he ran right past it. So, just to recap what we saw there. He swings this after turning off his phone. He aims right at the Dokkaebi through the wall. Kind of like stares at her, just like, oh, no, never mind, looks away. He does see the Dokkaebi here, but then he's struggling to even aim towards him, but then tries to shoot. Like, he lines her up here, tries to shoot through the bookshelf. This is a bad player, could be a lack of map knowledge. But based off how he lined up the buck at the beginning, I think he just has walls. Kind of seems bad. He seemed like he was tunnel visioning there. I can't speak today. Looks like he was like really focusing on the buck and Dokkaebi. You would be able to hear this, although I'm just going to point out. Think about it like this. He notices the buck is breaking this door and pushing in here, and yet he doesn't notice that Yana is 3 feet behind him, gunning down Doc. So somehow he hears the sound like 20 feet in front of him, but doesn't hear the sound 5 feet behind him. Could that be tunnel vision? Of course. Could it also be cheats? Of course. Because that is what a lot of cheaters do. They do tunnel vision like crazy on what they're looking at through walls instead of what they should be hearing. I'm literally working on a video now about like times where sound has just been absolutely broken in this game. So it is Siege. At the end of the day, it's Siege. Maybe he didn't have audio on the Yana. Maybe he's aiming at the Dokkaebi a little bit through the wall there. I'm curious how he plays it this time, because if he hears them break in, but then knows that they went to east instead of here. Like, even his adjustments there as Buck was running by. I feel like he has to be walling. Like, he's gotta be walling. He's waiting for the Dokkaebi. The buck pushes in and he immediately changes position to look at him and wait for him. As soon as he realizes Buck is going through the hallway, he goes back to what he was looking at before. Like, he's gotta be walling. And then watch, I bet he looks back at the buck now that buck's pushed up again. Yep. Like, he's constantly looking at whoever is more likely to be visible to him. And he ran to the Yana, ready to almost pre-fire her. I was gonna say it doesn't get more obvious than this. I've already just interrogated someone. But I do think it doesn't get more obvious than that. I think he is just genuinely walling. The interrogation, by the way, was over by then. But he was still lining her up through. He's got to be cheating. I'm going to the last round. Reaction time is so bad. They just watch Kaid run by. I think he thought that Kaid was on the other side of the wall. Also, someone's running in front of him. Doesn't he have a new ping that Kaid's on his right? Can you see Kaid here? I think he can, it's just hard for me to see it. Yeah, he can see Kaid there. I want to see him shoot too early by accident. Oh, his recoil and reaction time is awful, though. By the way, he's 12 and 3. He also just tried to aim at the Azami through the wall twice there. He did technically aim at his teammate, but then he aimed at the Azami afterwards. He's walling. He even tried to position himself here so that Kaid can't see him. He knows Kaid's in the room with him. He's so walling. So, last game, after watching this game, I feel like last game must have just been like a copper player still getting better. This is like a copper player who downloaded cheats. And it's trying to make it less obvious. Oh, CC's back, guys. It's fucking over. He died to the Electro Claw. Did I see that right? I know, CC. I can't imagine dying to an Electro Claw. That would be so embarrassing. You got a lot to say about this, don't you? He ran into an electrified wall and just died to a Kaid Claw. Damn. Okay. Yeah, he's cheating. Chat, in case you guys didn't realize that. He has a 2.5 KD. It's only 14 matches. Keep that in mind. It's still very high KD. But I think it's obvious enough that he's cheating. I don't think we have to look for stats or anything. He is cheating. Okay, that one was a little bit more obvious. Moving on to another ranked match. Consulate. In this match, we have Green Gator 96, who's accusing 14 aggro. Or 14, what am I saying? 16. I can't read Roman numerals. You guys see that reaction time? Is it 17? Oh my god, I can't read Roman numerals. Wait. Oh, what? Is he just like... He is perfectly covered by that. I was like, man, the game's bugging out. You can't see the ace. Like, Ace's head was there for like maybe a quarter of a second. He already shot. That is an insanely fast reaction time. And he didn't even like really see him there. He shot again. I think he's cheating already just off that. And he's just staring at them through the wall. Guys, he might be cheating. There's a very, very high chance. Actually, I think he's playing off sound. This could be a sound cue. He heard the gravel on the roof, and he's like, obviously they're at this exact point because I heard gravel. Skill difference, obviously. He went from a bronze 4 with a 0.93 KD to an emerald 1 with a 1.46. And by the way, it wasn't just a difference of like time played. He played 500 matches and was hard stuck bronze, and now he got to emerald with 200 matches. See, when they say that rank 2.0 adjusts your rank, something like this makes no sense to me. If someone was in bronze last season, you shouldn't be able to let them get to emerald that easily just by winning a bunch of matches in a row. Like, he should be in bronze gaining, losing 25 each with the new system, but yet somehow he makes it to emerald just fine with only a 64 win rate. Like, the game clearly, even though he played 500 matches in bronze, it's like, yeah, you can go to emerald, it's fine. That makes no sense. The system's just fucking broken. The craziest thing about that is that he's able to play 200 games without being caught. True. The fact that, yeah, he's now at 200 matches and still hasn't been banned is weird. Match number 4, QXZR, who is accusing Wingstop on top. Chat, thoughts on Wingstop? I've never had it because it's American. But I saw that apparently Americans are putting Wingstop on, what's the term, like layaway or whatever. Like they're paying off their Wingstop in installments. This is America. Guys, I think he's walling. Guys, I think he's walling. Guys, I think he's walling. Or is it audio? It's hard to tell. He actually could swing out there and kill him, but I think he's too afraid of being obvious. He tunnel visioned so hard on just trying to kill that ace that the enemy team ran in, planted, and is now in a post-plant hold. Because he couldn't stop looking at aces. Fucking badonkadonk, apparently. God, his aim is trash. Crash. Yes, he is cheating, obviously. Here's his account. Copper, 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 emerald. Granted, in his defense, it's only like 4 matches, 7 matches. This one's 72. Like, he played a lot of matches stuck in copper. 12 matches in copper, all negative KDs, suddenly at 2 KD. I do think Ubisoft needs to look at something like this for data bans. Like, I know they said, we're tracking 7 times the data. Obviously, they're not. That's a complete fucking lie from the dev team. But they need to look at something like this and be like, you should probably only max between seasons go up 2 ranks. Like, if you're stuck in copper, the next season, the highest you should be able to go in that one season of improving is like silver. No one goes from copper to emerald. So they need to start flagging stuff like this and maybe like putting accounts on hold until they can deem whether they're cheating or not. I'm also a huge fan of just like, if people get reported enough for cheating or reported enough, or just like their stats are too suspicious, like just hold their account, like freeze their account. You can't play on it until they figure out whether you're cheating or not. I know UB doesn't want to do that, but it would be that easy. I think the next one will probably also be easy. In this match, we have you chat, you guys, who's accusing Colv.exe. Boss G Vigil. I'm gonna guess cheating. Also the fact that he is upset that someone reinforced the wall. He's probably cheating. Oh. Oh no. I'm unfamiliar with that strat. But apparently impacting yourself is the best way to win a round. Does he think that the vigil makes you immune to the bees? Because it doesn't. Also, he just didn't react. Yeah, he's obviously cheating. I just don't know what his motivation is. I can't tell if, like... Is he trying to be sneaky? And that's, like, why he damaged himself? Also, he team killed here. Team killed P. Diddy. For some reason. That's sense he's waiting for. Oh, he just saw someone run across the top, but he was too tunnel visioned on sense that he didn't even look at them. Oh my god. He's so bad. He's only got 6 kills. Bro, what is he doing? He's blatantly cheating. And he's barely done anything. Okay. Not only did he flash himself, not only did he sprint in trying to kill them with the pistol instead of his LMG, he died to Frost, who collateraled him through the clash. Let's rewind that. It was bad enough of how he played, but he got collateraled. That's how he died. That's like a next level bad, I gotta say. Throwing that out there. This is the cheater in question. He has a almost 2 KD in silver after only 22 matches. He is obviously cheating. Just apparently not that good. Another cheater. Man, the first one took forever, and we said not cheater. The next 4 were all so instant. Let's see this last one. Our last match today, we have Sissuolo, who I assume is probably queued with Sassuolo and Sassuolo, who is accusing Word is Bond. He's making an offering to the shrine. Okay. I know we've not seen anything, and I know this is premature. But I'm willing to believe that if someone just accused Malusi, who took 3 punches to break a vase, of cheating, they have to be cheating. There's no way someone takes 3 punches to break a vase. Maybe he's hearing. He's waiting for the IQ, even though he has kind of no reason to know that IQ's over there. I think that was his attempt to try to get IQ to shoot at him. He's definitely walling. He knows when she's moving away, he knows when she's there. That's his first kill. He hit a vase in 1 hit. He's adjusting his aim based off who's closer, more likely to be seen. He adjusts his aim to look at the jackal. This time he's adjusting his aim based off the nomad. But he knows the jackal's in here. He's aiming at him through the wall there, or shot at him through the wall. Oh, sorry, that's a jackal, that's Ace. He's definitely cheating. I went to 8 rounds, by the way. And he lost. The cheater lost. How do you lose? Is it because he's only going pistol? Was that his downfall? We have his real name, by the way, so we can look at his stats, but he has all the makings of a cheater. He knows where people are. He's not checking anything. He's just running towards them. And even there, when the prep phase finished, he did the typical thing, which I know this is going to tell cheaters how to be better at cheating, but I don't care. Cheaters are so fucking stupid because they all do the same thing. And it's this. Okay, look, the prep phase is over. As soon as it ends, he does the whole, like, look at all the spawns. He looked to the left, he looked to the right, he looks back over there, and then he looks at this spawn. If you want to hide cheating, why are you looking at all of the spawns as soon as they spawn in? He's looking to see where they're going to come from, so then he can set up. Don't look at the spawns, it's that easy. Like, this is the #1 mistake that cheaters make, and they think they're so slick when they do it. They literally just stare at them and spawn. They're like, oh, well, I know where all of them are coming from. I know these guys aren't trying to hide it because they don't care. They have a million accounts, and they're just going to keep swapping accounts as soon as they're banned. But, like, literally they stop doing that, and suddenly they don't get banned as quickly. Because that is the #1 giveaway of any cheater. Because, like, even this, obviously this is suspicious. He's just staring at them through the wall. But looking at their spawns is even more suspicious because he has zero reason to know where everyone's spawning. Or zero reason to look at all their spawns. But this is also obviously a bad cheater because we're going to see him probably die here in a second because they lose. But even with walls and cheating, he can't win. He heard them spawn? True. I forgot how great audio is in Siege. He's trying to get, like, stylish with it when he's down at match point. He clearly just doesn't care, but it is insane to me to cheat in a game and then not even try to win. That's just... how bad do you have to be? At the very least, this is not at all, like, giving any credibility to cheaters or anything, but at the very least, if people cheat to win, I'm like, okay, you have a motivation to cheat. It's because you're bad and you can't win. This guy's just cheating to cheat. He sucks at it. We have his real name, as given by the submitter, Dirty R6, who was copper, bronze, gold, platinum, champion. Top almost 1,000 champs in the world. He went from a 0.47 KD to a 1.92 to a 2.12. Guys, it's really nice to see people come from such humble beginnings as a copper player and make it all the way to champ, completely legitimately. It's a true Cinderella story. They started from the bottom and now they're here. By the way, Ubisoft claims that they're tracking stats to ban people. They clearly aren't. That guy's stats are insane and they didn't ban him. But that's Hacker Replay for today. First one was long. The other 5 were very, very short, but interesting matches today. It goes to show that it doesn't matter what rank you are in, you will probably face cheaters. If you're in champ, and like in that skyscraper match, you'll face cheaters. If you're in copper, like I think it was the second match, he was a copper cheater. But you will face cheaters no matter where you go.